for me, one of my favorite features is load planning. Now, overall, what is load planning? It's basically the possibility to plan a load. Take a work order, take a paper work order with parts on it, crankshafts, camshafts, part numbers, barcodes, that type of thing. The work order says I have 6 of these, 14 of those, and 2 of those. I can do two things now. I could be a manager and plan this work order. So work order 1, 2, 3, 4 has 2, 5, and 17 parts, and plan it for next Wednesday. Or I could do it right now. As an operator, I know my parts, I see them on the shop floor, I'm going to pick them, and I'm going to start them. We go with the following, right? So I know that these go in a certain furnace. Let's start with that. I'll go into my QMULUS, remote control. I'm going to pick my furnace, and I could see that my furnace is not doing much right now. I'm going to go to load list. Load list, if my manager had previously planned these, I could pick it right now. But you see here, I have a couple of things that were finished today, nothing that is planned. So let's make a new load. New, I'm going to be load planning, and I'm going to pick my parts that are on the shop floor to put them into my furnace. So, all right, so recipe, let's pretend I don't know. Load identifier, here we go. There's my work order 999-1477, and it has parts inside, right? So let's add a part. Boom, part number. I got 2 of these, right? Crankshaft Chevy. I got 2 of those, and we're gonna add another part. What is this? This is a camshaft Chevy. I have 3 of those. By doing this, I have done a couple of very important things. I got a part number and I got a quantity. Each item had already predetermined a weight. It already had predetermined a recipe. So notice that the recipe 24 has been chosen. It's given by ERP, MES, or it was entered by the human before. That's 1. 2. Once this is done, 6 months into the future, I could go back and I could search for 7714266, and I'm going to see that today, May 13th, whatever today's day is, on this recipe in this furnace, the 2 of these parts ran. And if I ran this part number yesterday, day before, in furnace 5, in furnace 12, or whatever, I'll be able to find them. So I plan my load, that's all that's in my work order, I'm going to submit. Boom. Now, I have basically planned it. Right? So you see the status is planned. I played the role of the manager, planning this for next future for third shift. Third shift, come in, find the work order, find the paper that's literally sitting on top of the parts, find the paper and start it. Or I'm an operator, I know what I'm doing, and I'm going to now, I planned it, I saved it, and now I'm going to start it. So I'm going to press play. I'm now starting the load. Confirm the start of the job, ready to scan. So now, the purpose of this step is to make sure that what was planned is actually in the furnace. Of course, if I just planned it, I just put the parts on the basket, and I'm going to load the furnace, I know what I put in there. But it could have been done a week in advance, it could have been done a day in advance. The work order could say that I have 2, 3, 4, 10 parts, but in reality, one of these parts never made it out of machining, didn't get here in time, I'm going to start the load anyway. So I want to confirm what I put into my load. So here I am. I could just scan that, see, they've been detected. The barcode matches what was in this planned load, and now this confirm button is active. I can confirm. And what is happening right now, you can see starting load. So currently, QMULUS is sending all of this information on the recipe, the parts and all that. It's sending it to the controller, and the controller is starting the load. And it's starting recipe 24. So if we go into recipe tab of this R5, I could see that here, R5, recipe 24 is in step 1. So we have just eliminated tons of possible mistakes.